No, Kerry School Girls team recently competed in the Costa Brava Cup. And of course, we were totally blown away by what happened and the whole lot. And we got a few headlines. We were told that Cy O'Halloran was voted the goal of the tournament. And then we were told that Niamh accepted a cup and Una was a vice captain. And we had loads of bits and pieces. And we said, listen, we don't have any full story. So we decided to invite them all in the company of David McIndoe, which I can't wait to ask him where he got that second name anyway, because that's certainly not O'Shea.
Wasn't from Kerry.
It wasn't from Kerry, absolutely. Further field. David, maybe set the train in motion, the Costa Brava Cup. What age group is it for? Where you had to travel for it? And what kind of teams? Because I was looking at the names of the teams he played, and dear God, they're names that jump out, and I'd say, yeah, that's a senior international team.
There was a couple of senior, there was a professional team from Sweden there. That's who we played in the final.
Yeah.
They're
Two Gardens, yeah. I mean,
they were serious.
Name.
They were top class, to be fair. How it all came about, Colin Murray, first of all, contacted me at the start of the season last September, just to see would I come in and get involved with the girls, which I was delighted to do. He then informed me that they were to be taken on a trip. Last year's under-15s went on a trip, so that was my worst nightmare nearly, to bring a team away. But I have to say it was an amazing experience. We just Googled tournaments, really, looked for one in Spain as best we could, and found the Costa Brava, and I have to say it was a fantastic experience out there. Yeah,
and of course, to explain it further, I mean, like it's a team that's already playing their league games and the whole lot, and you're picking players from that into a squad, and you're bringing them out for maybe the next level of whatever competition that will be at home or
yes, that's exactly it. Yeah,
nationally. So you're kind of marrying a bit of kind of putting a team structure together, you're kind of bonding a group together, you want a good experience, you want a good couple of results, and sure, who doesn't want a nice bit of sun?
Well, we got a little bit of sun over there. We got a little bit of everything. We had a bit of rain, we had a bit of sunshine, didn't we?
Yeah.
But like I have to say, overall, it was just an amazing experience, and I recommend any team, club team, county team, anywhere to experience this, because it was exceptional.
Yeah, well, we better get the proof of it. Niamh Fitzgibbon, you're welcome. Where are you from?
Tralee.
Oh God Almighty! You don't play basketball, no?
No.
Oh, okay. So we can't talk about basketball, but you do play soccer.
Yeah.
Who's your club?
Park.
How long are you playing?
2 years.
Away. What attracted you to soccer? Why did you say soccer? What's the attraction there?
Well, I think my dad said it to me first because he knew his friend's daughter that was doing it, but I didn't have any interest in it at the start until my dad made me go, and then I liked the trainings, so I had a bit of fun there, so I kept it on. Yeah,
interesting you use the word fun. I mean, most people would say training isn't fun. You mentioned fun, so part of the attraction and the glue to stick you on to where you went to was that fun aspect, and maybe friends.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Not scoring goals or saving goals or winning games or...
Definitely scoring, but initially it's always just fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fun brought you in. Your teammate is Una O'Shea.
Yep.
Hello, Una. Where are you from?
I'm from Intercamere.
Oh, the other side of the world. God, Intercamere has a huge tradition in soccer down, and great women as well playing it down through the years, winning an awful lot. What was your introduction into soccer?
Well, I only really started because my brother was playing it, and then my mom got involved, so I had to stay.
Oh my God, there was no spin home, you had to watch it. And can you remember your first couple of trainings and your first matches and all that?
I can.
Go away, tell us a story. Who did you play?
I think one of my first games that I played was against Listowel, actually.
Oh, and she looks across the table at her Listowel colleague,
and I remember I just really enjoyed it because we were winning, and then eventually we did lose, but...
but sure you were ahead for most of it.
Yeah.
18 Larkin, obviously the Listowel girl given away. Listowel Celtic, huge tradition of soccer above there, male and female, going back an awful long time. A lot of fantastic people up there as well doing an awful lot of work. What was your start off?
Well, my brother really liked soccer, and my two uncles, they were big fans of Liverpool, so I kind of asked to start with Listowel because they liked it, so they kind of influenced me to do it as well.
Brilliant. And off down to Listowel Celtic, got your first couple of trainings can you remember your first game maybe?
Yeah, it was against MEK.
Oh, wow. You had to jump all the way back over to Meath and East Kerry, is it?
Yeah.
Outside Fossa there. Did you play at home or away?
We played away.
Oh my God, in the backfield in Fossa maybe. What was that like?
It was nice. We won it, so it was good.
So you remember your first win?
Yeah.
You surely won your first game, did you?
Yeah, it was against Phoenix, and it was like 9-2.
Right.
Yeah.
Rub it in, why don't you? 9-2. Yeah, good stuff. So basically what we've established with you girls is that you all play it. You've played with your clubs, you play in the county competitions, and then it's a case of putting a squad together, Dave.
So we had trials the end of September. So we over 40 girls come in for trials over 3 different Sundays, and then you've the difficult job of trying to pick 18 from that. But I think we did the best we could.
And it is difficult because I mean at this stage when you pick girls are all in different developing growth of
100%.
skill levels and the whole lot, but you're picking what is there at this moment in time, and it doesn't exclude anybody because I mean come around the next cycle somebody gets better or
I've been to watch a lot of under 15 games this year.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky because I'm from Killarney, so I can go up to MEK or Master Geha or Celtic or Athletic, and I can see all the matches from close to home. And there are girls there that didn't make it at the trials, who I was like, wow, they have come on leaps and bounds.
Absolutely.
And you just hope then that they'll try again next year.
Yeah.
And
it's part of the game anyway, it's part of the sport. I mean, you can only take a panel and X and Y. So you have your panel, you're all sorted, and then all of a sudden somebody gives you the directions and you're off to Spain.
And we're off to Spain.
Yeah.
No, I have to say, Jane O'Donoghue is the logistics manager basically for the Kerry School Boys and Girls, and without her, genuinely, we wouldn't have gone. She had everything. If you saw the portfolio of stuff I had to bring with me, it was amazing. And Dave Slattery and the management committee, they were excellent.
Yeah.
So anything we needed, they sourced it for us.
And of course the other side of the coin is that you get there and you're playing Dew Gardens and you're playing other big names, and they're looking at your crest and they're saying, Kerry.
Not a clue who we were, I'd say.
But they do have a clue now when they're going back to Sweden, because there's probably some Swedish Donal Barry and Terrace Talk over in Sweden tonight talking to their thing, and they're saying we played a team from Ireland, and they'll say, oh, did you play Dublin? And they'll say, no. Did you play Cork? And they'll say, no, we played Kerry. So you're spreading that kind of, we're doing our job over here, and the soccer is that international aspect to it anyway. Girls, you finally get there. 18 says I, 18 Larkin down the middle from the stall. First game, can you remember it?
It was against a crowd from Denmark.
A crowd from Denmark, huh?
Another professional team, I think.
Wow, good stuff. And how did you know that they were professional when they went out in the field against you, apart from maybe the coaches telling you that this is a big team and the whole lot? I mean, obviously they had only 11 aside as well with you, but what was different about them?
The way they played, like looking for the passes, they were very alert as well, and it was just overall a good team.
Wow. And how'd you get on against them?
1-2-0.
All right, so they weren't that good, were they?
No.
What was your second game?
That was...
So you beat the crowd from Denmark.
That was Berlin. Number two, yeah.
Okay.
It was 7-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
To them or you?
Us.
Oh yeah, absolutely, very confident. Did you get a score?
Yeah, I scored 2 that game.
Wow. Who scored against the Danes?
Michelle O'Connor and
Me.
Niamh.
Oh, you got one as well, did you?
Yeah.
And who scored the 7? You got 2.
I got 2. Sive got 3.
Oh. Sive O'Halloran will give her a whole title. She's a very important person over in Kilcommon, you know that.
I don't know who got the other one. I think Gracie did. And
6 is enough. So that's 2 games down. Next game?
We played a team called
German.
SPGV or something from Germany again.
All right, German
there was
team.
a lot of German teams at this tournament.
And what's the standard of those teams then? I mean, obviously when you're winning 7-0 and 2-0, but you're talking about different styles and meeting teams that aren't your norm as such. And
yeah, the first game again, the 2-0 win. That was very tight.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 goals we scored, I have to say, were kind of exceptional from our side. Like the passing and the movement and the ball played through to Niamh was just as good as you can get. And the 7-0, that was probably the weakest team, maybe in the tournament, I'd say. Yeah. They just struggled. But we were, I have to say, passionate would be a good word for it. The girls didn't give any moment of peace on the pitch. They were always chasing down. If we lost the ball, as soon as they won the ball back, we tried to open up the play, so we're getting the ball down the wings and through the channels, and that team just couldn't cope with it.
And is tournament play different, Dave, then? Because you have your pen, you're playing your 11 aside, you bring on your couple of subs, the whole lot, and you're getting kind of a sniff of being competitive, and you're winning 2-0, and the next thing you have your 7-0 game, and it's kind of game after game, and you know, you're probably different challenges, because if you're playing with Kerry and you play one game on a Friday, you mightn't play again till maybe Friday week or Wednesday week,
once
whatever.
A month generally.
Yeah, once a month. So
it's
it's a big weight. So I mean, at this stage, you're playing game after game. So can you see the players getting better in front of you?
100%. There's no weak player on the team. That's the joy I have, that I can start any girl. I've maybe 2 girls for nearly every position, and you wouldn't be afraid to put anyone on. So everyone got, I think, more or less fair enough game time while we were over there. It is hard to juggle that.
Yeah.
But I am very blessed that way, that the 18 girls that did travel were amazing. There was one girl, she had blisters on her heels the last 2 games, and she still wanted to get out there and play for 20 minutes and give it everything until she couldn't walk anymore. So that's the kind of girls you're dealing with.
Yeah. It's massive coming out. Now, of course, you had loads of fun out there, had you?
Yeah.
Have you got loads of fun stories, have you? I might just say Niamh is writing down fun stories from there at the moment. So hold on to your fun stories. We'll take a quick break, and when we're back, we'll talk about the fun side of the tournament. Now we're in the company, of course, of the Kerry School Girls team that compete in the Costa Brava Cup, of course, in the company of David McIndoe, Niamh Fitzgibbon, Una O'Shea and Aileen Larkin. Of course, they're well spread across the county as well. Niamh Fitzgibbon sneakily tells me that she's the captain here. Aisling Falvey's cracker of a free kick. How good was it?
Unreal.
Tell me unreal. You have to describe unreal.
Like, it was past almost near the halfway line, and she just...
Wow, she's far out, so... Who got fouled for it?
18
got fouled. Okay, you done all the hard work, was it?
No.
Got fouled. Okay, so you get fouled, ball down. Aisling sets up, puts the ball down. She's close to halfway. That's a long way out, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens? There's a wall, obviously, is there?
Yeah, she just put it over everyone. It was over the goalie and everything. It was just, she put it up like, and then they couldn't stop it. She's too high up.
My God. What's the feeling on the team when you see a goal scored from a free kick like that? I mean, obviously people score fantastic goals, but from a free kick, I mean, that's like a David Beckham country, really.
Yeah, we're all just screaming. Like, we just ran on top of her. We were just screaming.
Oh my God. Una, there was Sive O'Halloran scored, or she was voted for goal of the tournament, so she must have scored a better goal again, did she?
Yeah, her goal was amazing.
What was her goal like?
I think she had gotten it from a crossing.
Yeah.
And she just took one touch and she fired it, and it went straight into the goal.
Wow. How was the celebration like after that?
It was amazing.
Yeah. I'd say not do by half. David, you're the second year a girls' team has gone. I mean, you're starting kind of a nice bit of a tradition now, obviously. You know, the gang last year went, so now we have a gang this year, and obviously you will be looking ahead to next year and the whole lot. And there's people sitting at home tonight and saying, God, that sounds great, and the whole lot, and obviously they'll train a little bit harder and you pick the whole team. But now you're setting kind of a culture in train. How important is that?
Oh, massive. For us, for my coaching style anyway, is just to be as honest with the girls from day one. And basically, if you do that and you tell them that you have to work extremely hard to play at county level, they buy into it very quickly. We also did strength and conditioning classes inside Be Well Fitness in Clarny with Neelis, and that brought us on leaps and bounds. We did about 10 or 12 weeks of that, didn't we? And I have to say, there was a huge step up in performances once we started doing that, because it was a vital part for them. So yeah, if you create the right culture, I think if you're honest with the girls and you tell them it's not going to be easy, but if you work hard, you'll get results. And now they're seeing the fruits of their hard work, really. Yeah,
and that'll push them on.
And that pushes them on
as well. 18. Who were the gang singing in the hotel in Spain? Us. What were you singing?
Any kind of a song.
Oh my God. Commenting here, of course, from somebody who probably either was there or heard the story. Brought the hotel to a standstill on their last night, standing room only.
Yeah, definitely.
My God. So you had your own private concert after? Yeah. Is she a good singer?
Me?
No, you're probably the best singer being the captain, but is 18 any good?
Yeah.
Yeah, will we get her to sing a song now? That'll really mortify her, would it? No, we won't do that. We won't do that. But what we will do is we will ask you about your Kerry season, of course, because obviously you're kicking on to that now at the moment. Are you looking forward to that, Aideen?
Yeah, we have a Munster final on Sunday now against Limerick County, so
brilliant.
hoping to win that.
And how many games did you play to get there? And
we played 3 games. Played Limerick County, Wexford and Kilkenny.
Wow. Kilkenny City or Infa back in the day, they were a big soccer team. So you're in a Munster final. Are all the crowd in Kilmere ready to go?
Yeah.
Buses, cars, tractors, everything travelling?
Yeah. I think my dad's going to go up to it. So.
Wow. When you go home and your parents and your family and your neighbours and you say to people, I was over in Spain and we were participating in the Costa Brava Cup and we're in the Munster final and the whole lot. How does that go down?
Yeah, I met lots of people and they were all very supportive and they were happy for me.
Yeah. But what do they say? Do they say, that's the girl over there that was in Spain, or when you go into the local shop, or are you getting celebrity status yet?
No.
A little bit off that. How about Listowel? Should they definitely made you a celebrity, have they?
No, maybe.
Maybe. Listowel, of course, Savannah McCarthy. You've heard of the legend of Savannah McCarthy, have you? Fantastic soccer player, made it all the way through. Very unlucky not to go to the World Cup last time with injury as well. Fantastic. And a fantastic role model for Listowel Celtic. Great footballer as well, actually. Would you believe it? She captained the Kerry under-14 footballers to an All-Ireland title as well. So she was bouncing back and forth. Have you got that as well? Have you got football, and have you got soccer, and have you got camogie, and have you got other sports going on in your life?
Yeah, a few of us play county football and a few play county camogie as well, so there's a good variety of sports as well, and that plays into soccer as well, because we have different stuff showing us you can put that into soccer as well.
Absolutely. And of course you're staying fit all the time if you're out playing in so many different sports. Does it get hard though sometimes that, God, I have football tonight and I have camogie tomorrow night and I have soccer the next night? I presume there's a bit of a drain on it, is there? Yeah,
sometimes they might clash and you have to choose one, which is hard sometimes because you like them both the same.
Mm-hmm. What about you? Do you have a couple of different games on the side of your football as well?
Yeah, well, I'm only playing football with Naguel, but last year was all, Kerry football, and sure lots of the girls last year were on Kerry soccer and football, but it's kind of you either pick one or the other now this year, or next year especially it's going to be pick one or the other.
Yeah. It gets to that stage, of course, David, doesn't it, at a certain age group where you kind of travel down the road of as many sports as you want, basketball and running and the whole lot, and you kind of have to pick and choose maybe what
I think
direction
once they get past their junior cert, they really... I'm involved in the girls' game for a long time, and I see it. There's a drop off once they get past that, because girls, as much as they love sport, I think they focus a lot on their education as well. And I coach at my club team is Terrace Celtic, so I coach the under-17s, and we've seen a massive drop off, and there's no getting them back either. They're fixated on it, so it is changing slightly. Up to under 16 level, the numbers are massive all around the county and below. The numbers are growing, especially in the girls' game. It's humongous. Plus the pitches, Kenmare have just opened an Astro. The Park have an Astro, Celtic have an Astro. So training never gets cancelled. Do you know, that kind of way?
That's like the football at the moment. They can't get a pitch, and you can't go out. You have it, and you have your own.
I've had phone calls off of
J clubs
looking for pitches, and they just can't get them.
God, the amount of money you could make, huh? Ask any price. Come here, Una, are you watching the national team, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about them at the moment. I mean, they're in a massively hard group, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing very well though.
Yeah. 18, the Irish team at the moment, they lost 1-0 to France last night. Difficult result. Played very well, of course. Who are your favourite players off the team?
Of course, I really like Katie McCabe.
Oh my God, everyone likes Katie McCabe. Why Katie McCabe?
No, she's really strong. She's good at moving forward.
She's a player that kind of really rolls up the sleeves and gets stuck in and wins the dirty tackles and drives on and drives her players on as well. She's kind of an iconic player, really, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. I like to be like her as well, being physical as well.
So who's the Katie McCabe on your team?
18.
Oh, is it? Oh, that was easy.
And she's left-footed as well.
And left-footed as well. Yeah. Well, Almighty, you might be taking her place in a couple of times. Niamh, I mean, as captain, captain is a great honour. I mean, you go out and you're the captain of a team. You're an international team. You're out playing. when you first got word that you were going to be captain, were you like, so what? Or were you kind of, my God, that's an awful lot of responsibility? Or, I'll do my best? Or what was the attitude when you got it?
Well, I was really, really happy because I wasn't expecting it at all, especially how I played last year. I wasn't like playing a lot or anything, but I feel like I've proved myself, and being able to be a leader to all the girls, I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Does she give good team talks?
Yeah.
Does she give out?
No.
Really? I don't believe that, does she? So if you're 2-0 down at half time, like, you might give out a little bit, would you?
In a respectful way, I'll say that.
Oh, very good, in a respectful way, yeah. My God.
Motivational way.
Yeah.
You close the room and you give out.
Huh?
You wouldn't be closing the room door and giving out to the players,
No.
I suppose you can't really, because players kind of know when they make mistakes themselves, and I suppose at times they don't need to be told when they know themselves what's happening. They know the mistakes, and when you're at the county level, every player is at that level, which is hugely important. Dave, the Munster final.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I think the Spanish triple definitely stand to us.
Yeah.
It's on in Care up in Tipperary, so it's a nice pitch up there. Limerick are very tough. We played them once already this season. They're very strong.
And I'd say probably have big playing numbers as well. I mean,
they would, and a bigger catchment to choose from. And they were away themselves. I saw on their Facebook page they were actually away as well down in a tournament, so they did well enough in that as well. So it will be a really good, entertaining game, I hope.
Yeah.
All I ever ask is the girls is just to give it everything they have, and whatever happens at the end of it, we'll take it.
And finally, before we wrap up, of course, I mean, there must be a few people you need to thank along the way as well for helping. I heard that you had 2 amazing chaperones as well, had you?
Oh, we had Nora Falvey, so Aisling Falvey's mother, and we had Geraldine Lennon, and without them, the trip wouldn't have gone ahead. It's as simple as that. They were absolutely brilliant out there.
Were they hunting you to bed every night, were they? Is that what chaperones do, is it?
Yeah.
Enough singing now, girls, after bed. You're playing some crowd from Denmark in the morning, is it?
That was basically it, yeah. Phones taken off him and gone. Colin Murray came out with us at the last minute. My coach at Kerry couldn't make it, unfortunately, Bianca. So...
did you understand him? He's from Cork, like. Did you have any clue what he was saying to you?
A bit, yeah.
A bit, yeah.
He was a bigger child than they were. He was...
Fair play to him, yeah. He does a lot of fine work, actually, to be fair to him, along the way. He's doing all his exams and everything with the whole UEFA thing. He's probably going to be the most qualified coach in Ireland by the time he's finished.
Yeah, he's amazing now, I have to say. I actually learn a lot from his being with him and experiencing how he deals with situations. And
fair play. Listen, we've learned an awful lot from you this evening. Niamh Fitzgibbon, fair play to you. You'll be back again sometime, will you?
Yeah.
That was easy, wasn't it? And you're a captain as well. O'Shea, say hello to all the folks down in Kinmare.
Hi.
Loads of them. Are you Kinmare now, or are you Two Sister Banan or somewhere like that?
In Kinmare.
Oh, you're Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Okay. And Nadine, sure, you have so many people to talk to about out in the Stole Celtic. There's remember Savannah, of course, along the way as well. And sure, you never know, our next Katie McKay might be sitting here at the table. Huh? What you reckon? All right, say you are. 5 years' time, you'll be back with us. Listen, that was tonight's show. Thanks to everybody. Dan Carney, Dermot Carney, of course. Best luck to all the 3 Garvey Warriors as well as they prepare for their 2 national finals. And the very best luck, of course, to our current guests who are in the Munster final, and it's above in Care, and they're taking buses and tractors and everything from there all the way up, and hopefully you'll get there as well. David McIndoe, thanks very much, and keep up the good work. Up next, it is Talks Us. Big thank you to Keane and Ivan this evening, and production fantastic as always, and we'll do it all again next week when we have the draw for the under 20 Kerry Football Championship.